Hello friends, welcome to the windy, cloudy day in our garden. Today I would like to show you the difference between three named cultivars of Adenium that have single petal white flowers. One is called White Mini, another is called Asian Star, and a third is called Spindrift. They look very similar. Asian Star, Spindrift, White Mini. So why to grow three of them if they're so similar? Well, they have similar flowers, but in other ways they're very different. At least the ones I'm growing anyway. The Asian Star, growing quite slowly, which is comfortable for a gardener who doesn't want to transplant too often, grows very much upward. Asian Star, the branches go several feet tall. The Spindrift has a chubby bottom and spreading pretty short branches, 1 foot tall for years already. The White Mini has no trunk. It looks like trunk, but that's because I lifted it during transplanting. This was root. Just like Pink Mini, which also doesn't have a trunk. You can see here one several years old. And another does because I lifted it during transplanting. This trunk of sort is a root lifted during transplanting. But there are other differences also between Mini Pink and Mini White. Pink has pollen and stigma and somewhat thinner twigs, while White has no pollen. No flower I ever opened of this cultivar called Mini White had ever any pollen, so I cannot cross-pollinate one with another to get seeds that will be Mini White. I have no idea how they make this. Also, many flower buds fall off before opening. Unless the weather is just right, that is the case. Unless the weather is very hot. Here I have one with a nice trunk, but with a reverse taper that I simply made by raising the root during transplanting. Otherwise, this is how the plant would look from here on. No trunk. The only way you can get trunk with minis other than raising the root during transplanting is to graft it on something taller. Now, the spindrift with its short, natural, beautiful, thick trunk. What's specific about it? Well, it does have pollen, every flower, but it's highly self-pollen uncompatible. So if you cross-pollinate, this is at least my experience, one spindrift with another, usually you won't get a seed pod. After many cross-pollinations, it gives you plenty flowers to try. So after, I don't know, 50, 100 cross-pollinations, once in a blue moon, I do get seed pod, but the seeds sprout in a strange way. One baby would look like spindrift. Another would look much smaller. Another one smaller still. And the rest complete dwarfs. Nice chubby bottom. Nice white flowers, somewhat smaller than the parents, but I don't have them right now to show. But the body is very small. Leaves are just a little bit smaller than the parents, but the body grows very small, very slow. Very good for windowsill gardeners. The seeds of this cultivar are often readily available from Mr. Co, also known as Skillful Hands, on eBay. Also, he has his own website. I can put link in a description below title. He also sells the seeds of Northern Star. And seeds of White Mini I purchased from Facebook from a lady whose address again I can put in subtitle. Well, what else to say? Okay, here is another difference. When the raindrops fall on White Mini, it often creates little brown spots. And when the spindrift ages, the white starts to get pink. Young flower has this color, and older this, which is strange for adeniums of other cultivars where by age they whiten. Not spindrift, it darkens by age. But not White Mini. and not northern star. It's just about the spindrift. What else to say? Well, I'm sorry that at the day when I decided to do this video, a neighbor decided to chainsaw, and so you can hear both of us. That's all for now. Goodbye, friends.